Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Max and today I'm going to be sitting down and creating this super glam, super crazy eyeshadow look with you guys. I got my hands on the new Jeffree Star Cosmetics Thirsty palette and I've been wanting to get my hands on this ever since Jeffree announced it on his channel. These shades are so gorgeous, so I'm going to be putting them through its paces and seeing how they perform because they are a new formula. And Jeffree said he spent a long time perfecting this formula, so definitely stay tuned to see what I thought and how they performed, and seeing if it's Max's look approved. So if you want to see how I created all of this, then keep on watching. Okay guys, so I've gone ahead and done one eye, just so you can see what we're working towards, and then I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye on camera. As you guys know, I got my hands on the Thirsty palette from Jeffree Star Cosmetics, and as soon as I got this, I just had to sit down and film a tutorial. I mean, this packaging is so gorgeous. He always slays the packaging. It's almost got this like raindrop wet effect, and then when you take it out, it looks like this. Really nice, and this is a lot slimmer if we compare it to a palette like Blood Sugar, which is super thick. I quite like the thinner packaging, it just makes it much more portable. So yeah, definitely liking the way this looks. So when you open it up, there is 15 shades, and I quite like the way that they're laid out as well. These are kind of the neutral shades up here, then we've got all the metallics, and then the colourful shades down here. So it's definitely a palette that you could create lots of looks with, and this is kind of the look that I have come up with today. And I'm going to be showing you exactly how I did it. So to start off with, I've put some concealer and set it in place so I can go straight in with my shadows. I'm going to be taking the shade Quench, which is this bright yellow shade here, and I'm just going to place that into my crease. And the brush I'm using is this Spectrum xoxo, and I'm going to work it into my crease. Shade is super pigmented and I just love it. I think it would be really cool if Jeffree came out with a palette that was literally just all different colours, like colours of the rainbow. I just think that would be so fun, and I really like his formula, so I would use that for so many different looks. A bit like the Morphe 35B palette really, which is a staple in my collection. So I'm just working this colour into the crease. I'm first of all going to cut the crease with some concealer before I go in with my two shades over here. The concealer I'm going to use today is the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and this is in the shade NW20. I'm just going to be taking an angled liner brush to cut that crease. I'm going to place a small amount onto the back of my hand. I have a feeling this is going to be very hard to match the other side, but we're going to do our best. So I'm just going to map out this kind of weird wing. Now that I've mapped the shape out, I'm going to go in with my shimmers before I put the orange and white in, and that is just so I can really mess around and I have room to clean it up afterwards. If I go in with my orange and white and make it really clean now and then I'm packing on the shimmer, I just think it's going to be messy. So I'm going to go in with the silver shade first. This is so gorgeous. So the shade I'm taking is called Divine, and it is this gorgeous silver colour here. I'm just taking the Real Techniques Detailer brush and I'm going to be packing that colour onto my lid. These new formula shades almost remind me of like a liquid metal effect, like the Stila glitters. They're so almost wet, and I'm living for that. It is really nice formula to pack on, and I think these are a lot more blinding than his other shimmers, so I'm loving the way that these perform. Yes. Okay, so now that the silver's on, I'm going to go in with my gold, and I'm using this shade here, which is called Lick. I'm going to go in with the exact same brush. These definitely are a lot softer than the previous shimmers, so I feel like I'm almost moving around product as I put the brush in. He said that they were so soft that he couldn't put his logo into it like he always does, so it is a new formula. I have noticed as well with this palette so far that there is literally no fallout compared to his last palettes. So I'm loving the new formulas, matte and shimmers. Now that those shimmers are down, I'm going to go in with my liquid lipstick shades and outline the cut crease. And if there's any messiness, then I can go ahead and clean it up after. So I'm going to go in with Flamethrower. This is the mini size which I got in the Equality collection, which if you guys didn't see my last video, it is so gorgeous and it is filled with all the colours in the rainbow and I love it. So I'm going to go in with Flamethrower first and then I'll outline it with Drug Lord, which is the white shade. Just going to place a small amount on the back of my hand. And then we're going to attempt to go around the cut crease. I'm using this angled liner brush and this is from Ollie and Olivia. This is not easy. So if you're following along at home, take your time with this bit. Okay, so now that the orange is down, I'm going to be taking this shade here, which is Drug Lord, and this is pure white, which is absolutely insane, but I actually bought this not to wear as a lipstick, but for liquid liner. So I'm going to be placing a small amount on the back of my hand again, and then this is the hardest bit, you guys. Trying not to mess it all up. So I'm going to be taking this angled liner brush, and this is from Sephora. Okay, so that is the shape laid down. It's a little bit messy, so I'm going to go ahead and clean it up, and then I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I've just gone ahead and cleaned that side up, so hopefully they are both matching now. I'm going to go ahead and do my base off camera, and then I'll be right back to continue with the look. Okay guys, so I've gone ahead and done my base, my contour and my blush. Now I'm going to move to the underneath of the eyes. First of all, I'm going to go ahead and align my waterline using this LA Girl gel liner in the shade Whiten. Okay, so now that I've aligned my waterline, I'm going to go ahead and go back into the Thirsty palette. I'm going to be taking the shades Divine and Lick that I used on my lids, the two shimmer shades, and I'm going to be running them underneath just to match the look up. I'm going to be taking my detailer brush again from Real Techniques. Start with Lick, the golden shade. I'll do the same to the other side. Now I'm going to go ahead and dip into Divine, which is that gorgeous silver shade, and match it up. Okay, so now that those shades are applied underneath, I'm going to move down to lips. For lips today, I'm going to be taking the shade Queen Bee, which is this very daring yellow. But I thought it would really nicely match the yellow shade that I've got going on up here. And seeing as that is a very iconic colour in the Thirsty palette, that is one of the first ones that Jeffree showed off, I thought why not do a bit of a yellow theme and go in with this yellow. So actually, before I go in with that, I'm going to be doing a lip scrub. I also got my hands on this lip scrub from Jeffree's summer collection, and this is in Pink Lemonade. If you've never used his lip scrubs before, they are really, really nice. I've also got, this one is blue, I think it's Blue Raspberry Sucker, yeah. And this is from the Chrome collection. But yeah, this Pink Lemonade one is so yummy. So I just take a bit on my hand and then exfoliate the lips and rub them together. Yummy. And this just gets rid of the dead skin cells and almost primes your lips ready for lipstick. Now that my lips are all primed, I'm going to go in with Queen Bee. This one is quite a streaky shade, I'm noticing, so I'm going to go ahead and apply 2 or 3 more layers and try and get it as opaque as possible. Okay guys, so that is the lipstick all applied. I think I managed to pretty much reach full opacity, but it took quite a few layers and I actually found it much easier to use a brush. I don't know why this shade is harder to get full opacity, but different formulas on different shades, so yeah. Just bear that in mind, it's a little bit streakier, so you'll have to go in with a few layers if you do pick this up. So I'm now going to go in with my highlighter before I finish off my mascara and lashes. And seeing as this is almost a yellowy golden look today, I thought why not go in with my favourite golden highlighter. This is the MAC Oh Darling Extra Dimension Skin Finish. And this is so golden and gorgeous. I'm going to go ahead and set my face before I do my highlighter because it shows up extra blinding. And I'm going to be using the Fix Plus Pink Light, which is really, really nice for giving you that glow. Okay, let's go in with the highlighter. I'm using my e.l.f. highlighting brush. Just going to actually top the lip with a little bit of this colour to give it a really nice golden glow and almost make it look a little bit metallic. Yes, living. So as you can see, very golden, very glowy, and I'm loving it. I'm going to highlight my brow bone with this shade too. I'm going to be taking the Morphe B34, which is my brow bone highlighting brush. I'm going to go ahead and highlight my inner corner now, and I'm going to be dipping back into the Thirsty palette. The shade I'm going to be taking is Filthy Rich, which is this gorgeous gold colour here. And that is a very apt name for Jeffree because he is filthy rich. Just going to be taking a small amount on my ring finger. So I'm going to be moving up to lashes and mascara. I'm going to go ahead and do those off camera, and then I'll be right back with the completed look. Okay guys, so I went ahead and put on some lashes. I used the Eyelure Definition number 126s. These are my new favourites. If you've seen some of my previous videos, I've used these quite a lot recently because I'm absolutely loving them. And yeah, this is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me create this look and come up with this absolute craziness. I thought that the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Thirsty palette performed so well. I only had a chance to dip into about 5 shades, but I'm looking forward to trying all the other shades out very soon and creating some more looks with it. Let me know down in the comments if you want to see me create any more looks with this palette, because I would definitely like to play with it some more. And I'm so glad I got my hands on it. I think it is sold out here in the UK because every time Jeffree releases a palette, everyone just snaps it up. So I was on that waiting list, ready for it. I thought that the matte shades were really nice. The yellow went on very pigmented, and the new formula for the metallics is absolutely stunning. I think they went on and they almost look wet and they're super blinding. Thirsty palette is definitely a Max's look. Hell yes! I absolutely loved using all of the colours and creating this look, and I cannot wait to create different looks with it. So I really hope you enjoyed watching me create this look, and I think it is super fun and I'm really happy with the way that it turned out. If you did enjoy this video, guys, please give it a massive thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to my channel down below if you haven't already. Don't forget to hit that notifications bell so you know every time I post a video and you don't miss a thing. I'll place all of my other social medias down here, so please go and give me a follow on all of those, and I'll place my blog down there too, so please go and check that out. Take care everyone, and I'll see you on the next one.